how do you tell someone that they're not getting into heaven, but you 100% believe that that does not affect your way of getting into heaven? I would be scared. That's why I don't tell people they go into heaven, they not going to heaven.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know, and the people don't know anyway. Anybody who says that's probably not going. Like, that's how I feel about judging.
I'm not saying they will or they won't, but to think that it's not going to affect you 100%, like your judgment on others is not going to affect you 100%.
To say that.
Well, apparently they do. I've heard. I mean, you've never heard somebody tell somebody that they're not going to heaven?
No, I've heard that's actually a coin term. You're going to hell.
There you go.
Some people say it in fun. Some people say it not in fun. See, back to my original point. You said some people say that in fun. That's not good. No, it's not. Some people say, girl, you're going to hell for that one.
And there's a big difference between you're not good for saying that and I'm saying that's not good. That right there, that's not good. That's certain things you don't play around. Certain things you just don't play around with. But again, see, you could pray in Jesus' name. I'll pray for you. You're in my prayers. And then people just doing some shiesty ass shit. Look at what's happening in Hollywood. Here we are celebrating all these people and look at all these beautiful women they get. Oh my gosh, they live the life. Look at all of these. They're just over. Look, they're bowing to. See, once you have money, you can get well, that's kind of true. Once you do have money, you can get whatever you want. However, these women apparently aren't just rushing to these men just because they have money. There's something else going on in there. So for all the men and all the women, look, we was just feeling bad about ourselves. Like, man, I wish I could get that woman. Oh man, I wish I could get that guy.
But they not. They getting forced.
But look at what's happening. Man, I know that guy is getting a lot of girls. Man, look at that. And he's good looking.
That's so wrong.
Wow, and she's good. Man, she's so, This is just the beginning. I've said that before. There's going to be more and more names coming out. Russell Simmons, they just brought out. Right? You see, oh man, he's so old. How does he have all these young women?
True.
Yeah, so did Michael Jackson.
You think Michael Jackson did it? Stop it! He did not do it! Anyway, if he did, the second time, those would have been
Everybody says they didn't do it. You didn't see Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah, I did. He did say that.
Everybody says they didn't do
Everybody
it.
understood.
That's the camouflage. That'll give you a break.
But, come on. We gotta be reasonable.
You know who didn't do it? You know who didn't do it?
Bill Cosby.
You know who didn't do it?
Who?
All of Jesus' friends. All of them. There's not one person that got punched in the face, got stabbed, got sworded down to stop him from what was happening to him. Not one of them. They disrespected him, didn't listen to him for everything else that he told them to do. So even if somewhere biblically there's a scripture that says, well, you know what? Jesus told them not to do anything because he knew where he was going. Well, Jesus also told them, remember he left and go in the city and he said, hey, I need you guys just to simply pray. When he came back, they were sleeping. So they obviously don't listen to what he's saying.
Right.
That's who didn't do something.
And Khalif.
Khalif brother, that's a whole nother different story.
As soon as I could have been got out of that jail, he said, no. I get out here the right way.
Right, so that's the thing. We complicate and we we fog the mirrors with so many things that it's, like I originally asked you, like, if you put a sane person in a group of 10 insane people, it's very difficult to be able to decipher if that person's sane or not.
Yeah.
Because they're in the group. Or eventually, like Steve Harvey says, you know, if you have 9 broke friends, same thing as crazy. If you have 9 crazy friends, if the 9 people you hang around with most often is crazy, you eventually going to become crazy. You'll be the 10th one. It's not just broke. It's not just money. You have 9 fat friends, guess what? You'll be the 10th one. You have 9 negative friends, you'll be the 10th one. The only problem with being the 10th one is you don't know it. Kind of like the frog story I always tell, right? You're just adapting to your environment.
But they all crazy.
And who's going to win? Who's going to win? See, the 10th broke person, all they're going to do is they're going to just be like, yo, y'all crazy. Like, y'all don't have no money. Listen, you got to do this. You got to do this. You got to do this. They got to be like, yo, you don't know what you taught. You stupid, man. Yeah, come over here. Come over to my birthday party. Come on. Let's go to the mall. Let's go to the store. All right, man. I ain't giving you no money, though. I ain't giving you no money.
So do you think if you hang around a bunch of millionaires, the same effect will happen?
Yeah, but the only difference is that people ask me that all the time. It's like, well, yeah, it will, right? But you're on a very short string. If you flip it, you're on a very short string. So, all right, you hang around with 9 broke people, you'll be the 10th one. You hang around with, if you're broke and you hang around 9 very, like, millionaires, you're on a short string. It's very hard for a minority to become the majority. It's very hard.
But
Black people is like the rare exception.
That's not fair.
Why is it not fair? You're on a short string.
That's not fair because...
Listen, I know this. When I'm sitting on millions, right? I know the downsides of it. So you trying to take my time and you're not delivering on what you say you're going to do, I'll help you. But you're not going to have a long time period to do it. The more you don't do what you say you're going to do, the further we're going to be apart. And that's what the guy T-Money the Icon was talking about on the podcast as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, but won't eventually you will adapt and learn just like you would in a negative environment or a broke environment?
Oh, you got to. Whose habits are stronger, broke people's or people with money?
I think a person who is the minority. If there's 9 millionaires and 1 broke person, the 9 millionaires are going to be stronger than the broke person. They're not going to give them a whole bunch of time if that person's trying not to be broke. I mean, not saying not a lot of time, but if they're trying to become the majority.
Right, you're talking about them being a fly on the wall, right?
Right, they're learning.
Okay, you're just a fly on the wall. Okay. Listen, a fly on the wall is a great metaphor because a fly on the wall can exist forever as long as it doesn't bother you. As long as it doesn't affect you. I'll let you live forever. You stay away from me. You don't buzz in my ear. You don't get on my food. You don't go inside my drink. You can stay here forever. I mean, if the door's open, the window's open, you want to go out, hey, you're free to go. But if you bothering, you can't just, see, a fly on the wall really has to be a fly on the wall. You have to not bother nobody. Do what you're here to do. Learn what you're here to learn. And just, That's it. The fly on the wall is a perfect example. That's why the door is open, the window's open. There's always a way to get out. Mm-hmm. You can't be a fly on the wall and be bothering people.
Yeah, because a fly can be annoying. Right.
Yeah, and flies are easy to kill. Mm-hmm.
Let me get that swatter. All right, out of here. That is a good metaphor. Very interesting.
That's why when I'm around successful people, I shut up. I ain't saying shit until they ask me. The fly on the wall, yo, you want some of this? You want the rest of this? Okay, good. I'm not asking, can I have some of that? I'm not assuming I can have some of that. Mm-mm.
Right.
I'm just a fly on the wall. You can ask me.
I'm just here.
I mean, if you leave it there and you say, yo, you can have this, then boom, I'll take it. But other than that, I'll starve. I just want to be a fly on the wall.
I just want to learn.
Some people say they want to be, I wish I could be a fly on the wall with Bill Gates in his office. Right? No, you don't. He might mess around and kill you.
You said kill you?
That's what I do. I don't bother flies until they become annoying. You bothering me, then yeah, you're affecting what I'm doing. Then yeah, you have to die. A lot of people say that's how they killed Martin Luther King, Malcolm X.
Because he wasn't a fly on the wall?
Well, no, because he was messing up what people were doing. They're playing. Yeah. Same thing with the Kennedys. And the Kennedys supported that.
Yeah, so they had to go too.
Yeah, so that's the key.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be a fly, just stay on the wall. Or you going to get squashed. But you should be still to learn so that you can become the minority.
Yeah, but sometimes when you learn, you want to talk.
Yeah, that's the hard part. You do want to talk. I know.
If you're a fly on the wall, you have to remain a fly on the wall until invited to do something else.
Right.
You don't just assume. Because remember, you're a minority. It's an honor. It's a privilege for you to be here.
Right. Mm.
Why do you block people on social media?
I don't block many people. I don't think I have anybody
I
blocked.
didn't say how many you block. I block people. I just saw on one of my friends' page just yesterday, they said they have 15 people blocked. How many do you? And I didn't read the whole rest, but people was commenting. You block people because they're in your space, messing up your groove, killing your vibe. Yeah. And it's a privilege. That's why when you send a request, it says accept or decline.
You ever see that video with that guy? He put, you ain't gotta be stressed out at 27. Why you gotta do block that?
Right.
Oh, you want to talk junk and be all negative on my post? Block that bitch. Are you trying to send a direct vibe? Block that bitch. He is so funny, the guy who did it.
Yeah, so that's the key.
Block that. Say, let me stop.
You asked like, yo, wait, you doing too much. I thought you just wanted to be a fly on the wall. Oh, you talking now? Oh,
you
kill
my vibe? That's what
you want my food now?
Are you taking food off my plate? Oh, we ain't that comfortable.
Right. You said you just wanted to be a fly on the wall. My food ain't on the wall.
Mm.
You over here.